I'll need your help for this one. Do you think these women are asking too much? Exhibit number 1. Is it too much to expect that a man be willing to drive to the woman 35 minutes for a date? Exhibit number 2 is a woman that I saw on a YouTube video, and she was absolutely appalled because this man, at the end of the day, he called her an Uber, and that Uber was Toyota, and she thinks that she was real disrespected, and that man was really rude because he didn't call her a Mercedes. Tell me in the comments, do you think that any of these women are asking too much? I personally think that exhibit number 2 is having absolutely out of this world insane expectations. But I only see that from my point of view, because I didn't grow up in the environment where I have maybe a private driver or a closet filled with designer bags. So my standards are not going to be the way the standards are of that woman. However, whether you are team number 1 or team number 2, it is up to you, and these are your standards and these are your expectations. Make sure you don't run away and stick around, because I'll give an example from my own personal experience and how I changed things around, and also couple of things that you can do to maybe have high expectations or maybe have a slightly different point of view. I think an important question to ask yourself when you are thinking, am I dating standards too high, is, am I asking for too much, or am I asking the wrong person? So something from my own personal experience, when Yeva back in the day had very teeny tiny expectations. Low standards. I remember seeing this guy, I talk about it in my toxic relationships video here, you can watch later. He would play these hide and seek games. Now when I think back, I'm just like, oh, wow, Yeva, you have come so far, you've come so far. There was this incident where I haven't seen him for a while. Then he appeared, he came to see me, and he brought this little box from the supermarket, and in that box there were 2 cupcakes. And I remember when I got that box of cupcakes, I felt elevated, happy, on top of the world, as if I got $1 million worth diamond necklace. That's how happy I was, because he trained me that this is where I am. You know, this is my role in his life. And him bringing those cupcakes made me feel like I'm here. He remembers that I like cute things and sugar, and he remembered me when he was at the supermarket. Now, fast forward, as I was able to work on myself, I don't really like that expression, work on yourself, it's just there. But I was able to overcome those things and to understand that I am worthy more and I can attract more. I was able to attract a completely different kind of guy, and now he books holidays for us. And when he books a room for us, he leaves a little note asking for extra something nice because he says, my partner is a queen. How can maybe you slightly raise your standards? So I think if you want to have higher standards, you have to live it yourself, and you have radiate that yourself. And the way you live your life has to be embodiment of everything that you would like to attract. So if you would like to attract a man who is gifting you flowers for absolutely no reason whatsoever on regular basis, are you buying those flowers for yourself? If you want a man to wine and dine you, are you preparing beautiful meals for yourself, or are you eating noodle pot? What do you call that thing? You know the one that I mean. So what kind of meals are you feeding yourself when no one is watching you? That's where you really building that standard for yourself and those expectations. If you want to attract someone who's treating you with respect and dignity, are you treating yourself with that respect and dignity? Now, this is not to say whatsoever that you are not good enough and that you are not worthy attracting this guy who will treat you like you are the queen and who will treat you in this way that you really want to be treated. But I think in order to attract that, you have to live that first. And this is something that you have to practice on daily basis, because are you just expecting something, or are you also a live and breathe example of what you truly want to attract? If you like this video, then please click like so more ladies with low or high standards could watch this video. For more videos, make sure that you subscribe, hit notifications, and this is the next video for you to watch about 3 reasons why your relationships may be failing. I shall see you then, and always remember that you're worthy of love. See ya!